This video is for beginners who have no bodyweight training experience or who are out of condition for years. It will teach you fundamentals for basic bodyweight strength training of the hips and thighs with minimal equipment. I'm going to explain how to build basic strength and mobility in the hips and thighs with deep squat holds, wall squat holds, and hip and hamstring bridges. It is necessary to master these exercises before going to more difficult training such as single leg squats. The deep squat is the most important fundamental for training the hips and thighs, as well as the rest of the lower body. The body is designed for squatting, but when people spend more time in chairs than squatting, they lose their squat ability. To succeed in bodyweight training, you must restore your squatting ability. Squatting strengthens all of the hip, thigh, and leg muscles. To do deep squat training, start by keeping the tongue on the roof of the mouth and breathing through your nose with your mouth closed. Stand facing something sturdy that you will be able to grab onto to pull yourself towards. Take a comfortable stance with feet somewhere between hip and shoulder width apart, whatever feels best. Turn your feet out just a little bit, maybe 10 degrees. Keeping your spine neutral, simultaneously bend at hips and knees and imagine sitting down between your feet while reaching forward to counterbalance the rearward movement of your hips. Sink as deeply as you can while keeping your heels on the ground. Hold the deepest position for as long as you can, breathing calmly through your nose with your tongue on the upper palate and your mouth closed. Then take hold of the object in front of you and pull yourself towards it, using this pull with straight arms to make yourself more upright and to go deeper into the squat. Hold this for 15 seconds and gradually increase these hold times each session until you can hold in the deepest position for 2 minutes. Continue practicing this your entire life. A common mistake is to bend forward or lean forward when descending, which closes the hip before the knee closes. This reduces your depth. You want to avoid this. Also, when you're in the bottom position, do not let your head lean forward ahead of your knees. Keep your torso as upright as possible. To build more strength in the quadriceps, the front thigh muscles, use the wall squat. Stand against a wall on a non-slip surface with your heels at a distance from the wall equal to the length of your thighs, so that when you squat down and your thighs are parallel to the floor, your legs are perpendicular to the floor. 90 degrees at the hips and 90 degrees at the knees. Slide down the wall until your thighs are 90 degrees to both your torso and your legs. 90 degrees at your hip and 90 degrees at your knee. Keep your torso and head upright and against the wall. Do not allow it to come forward. Beginners should aim to hold this position for 30 seconds and build gradually to 2 minutes. To increase the difficulty, after you've mastered 2 minutes at the 90-90 position, sink to the deep position shown and hold 30 seconds. Then, immediately slide up to the 90-degree position and hold that 30 seconds. Then, slide up to the 135-degree position and hold another 30 seconds. Okay, once you've mastered that, you can go on to single leg squats, which we'll deal with in another video. Now, on to train the posterior chain. the hips and hamstrings. This is the basic hip and hamstring bridge. As with the squatting, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth closed, and breathe through your nose as long as possible. You can do repetitions or hold for time, aiming for a total of 60 seconds. When you can do 60 seconds using both feet, switch to one foot on the ground and one leg straight. Again, work up to 60 seconds, hold on each leg. When you've mastered that, elevate your feet about 6 inches off the ground, and again, master 60 seconds with both legs, and then 60 seconds with one. Then increase the lift under the feet to about 12 inches under, and master 60 seconds with two legs, and then 60 seconds with each leg independently. Next, raise the feet about 18 inches above the floor and repeat. Master 60 seconds with two legs, then 60 seconds with each leg independently. Now you have a basic body weight strength training routine for the hips and thighs.